Can we show people?
We can show people.
It was entertaining.
Which way do you want to turn?
Let's turn left.
What are we doing?
We're opening this and I don't know why, because I probably should have listened.
So...
Are we taking gooey stuff out?
No.
Oh.
Well, hopefully not. Well known on Freddie's channel, whenever he come to start the bike, and it wasn't just after having the tank removed, his fuel pump had a lovely squeal to it. And I think it's because it hasn't had a fuel filter in its life.
Ah.
So we are at 43,000 miles.
Is there a set way around to open these bolts? Because you seem to have picked a order as opposed to just going round.
I just always do things in opposites. So I've never done one of these before.
Oh.
Somebody did say they were awkward. This is.
Oh, will it? Will it be attached to anything? But clearly not.
Hear that?
Oh, yeah. Put my thing back so you can get that noise for people to hear.
Well, that is.
Mm.
Wire wall.
Wire what?
Yeah. Well, like it's, you know, like them spirally cleaning pads.
Oh, a Brillo pad.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a pre-filter for the filter. Oh, sorry, for the pump. And what we're here to do...
You're saying we, June.
Hmm?
You're here to do it, I'm here to...
Watch.
Watch. Watch and question.
Go on.
Nothing, I was just actually I felt impressed then because you've just said you've never done this and then you've just gone straight in with some pliers of like, I'm just going to move this in. So have you pre-watched a video or something before this?
Nope.
To know how to do this?
No, but the logic is this is the pickup from the tank.
Yeah.
So the fuel is pre-filtered
by the Brillo pad.
By the Brillo pad into the pump. Yeah?
Yeah.
The pump then sends it through this pipe into the filter.
Okay.
The filter then sends it out through the high pressure line, which is here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the fuel pressure regulator. So what this does, this once you get a given amount of pressure built up here, this opens up and will spill off back into the pre-loop,
right.
the low pressure side. I mean, he's squealing, it might be that the pump is tired.
But is this a cheaper thing first of all to fix?
Yeah.
And so we swap the cheaper thing first.
Yeah. So, there he is. Especially given that it's never been
what
done.
come out of it?
Petrol.
I was saying like that was a really obvious answer.
That's a petrol filter. There's a new one. And, nope.
That way up.
One of them.
And it just pushes in.
Yep. Put a little cap off. And then push the pipes on, like so.
That's better.
So, this. And there.
That seemed relatively painless. Boy, stinks.
It does. There's no more rhyme or reason to not do it as a service item. The other thing you'll see, so over
that's
time and
split.
age, yeah, and it's
Ooh,
swollen.
Split in several places.
That's exposure to the ethanol in the fuel.
Oh, okay.
This is age
So-
degradation, so this is just like tyres cracking on the outside. But
Right.
it's inside, you can see how it's swollen.
And so you said this is from the ethanol in the fuel. So is this one of them cases of where it matters whether you use the 5 or the 10% ethanol?
Yeah. I mean, this has got, obviously I say 40 odd thousand miles on, and he's been in Morocco and all over the place, so he's used fuel that might have been 20% ethanol, you never know. But yeah, that's...
So are you better using the 5% ethanol ones?
Oh, without doubt, but
that's the one that's the
if you're
more
gonna,
expensive.
Yeah, so if you're going to pay the price. Now this is a brand new pump gasket, which is probably, I can't say for sure, but this is probably akin to later Triumphs, which will have been developed, or should have been developed, with the view to using E10 fuel or more exposure.
Okay. They're not all uniformed.
This is the way they've been.
Are these quite easy to come by then?
Yeah. You also notice there's a difference, much like the rocker cover gasket when we pointed that out.
Oh, it's not got as many lines.
Him in there, over there somewhere, somehow. Come on. Amazing.
Ooh,
You know what
Right.
this is all about.
caliper rebuilding kit.
Yep. So we spoke about this in the last video, how bad these are.
Yeah,
They're very badly corroded,
yeah.
and I was going to use the ones out of this old caliper, but they're still not.
Not
Great.
great. No,
So from TRK, it's a lovely box, isn't it?
it is.
Magnetic.
I love
as
a bit of good packaging.
Right.
Oh. Nice.
So-
Nice.
Stainless steel as well. So
Ooh,
one thing we can see
they are lovely.
in here,
Oh,
in
Yep.
here.
anyhow.
So this is Freddie's caliper. Can you see in that gap?
Tilt. Oh, no. I think I'm getting some of the sludge. People can see that one's clear and one's not.
Well, I've got a very modified screwdriver, so I've taken all the sharp edges off,
Yeah.
so this doesn't scratch or harm. Just gently in there, and that's what's coming out of this caliper. So we're going to get, I've got, so this is the one seal, which doesn't look too bad, and then that's the dust seal. You see it's got a double lip on it, that's just a dust seal.
Oh, you're getting some, like a seal. Oh, I see.
Yeah, but the key thing is don't use a normal screwdriver,
Right.
because you'll dig into the body of the caliper.
Right.
You need to sacrifice a screwdriver or get. I don't really. Some people use like a. You can get a pointed scribe.
Right.
So you point at one end and 90 degree at the other end, and like seal pick tools, you can use them, but they're generally quite sharp.
Right.
So you want something pretty blunt. Make sure you don't mark or scratch the bore. One hook and out it comes. So the new seals are in. Done that. They're in that, yeah.
Oh. So you've already put them in there?
Yeah. The same as taking the oil of it, you just literally drop into the groove.
I was washing the dishes.
Make sure they stay in the right place. Lower him down. This way you gotta be careful because you want them to go in nice and square so as not to damage the seal. Just ease them in.
I don't want this hand to be here, it's annoying.
Well, I have to use my hand, thank you. There we go. Just nip him up. Check that out. Now, what have we just agreed?
That we're going to get new bolts for these because they're not good enough. They don't look nice enough.
They don't meet the standard, do they?
No.
Oh God. Oh. Not built for that anymore. Yeah?
Yeah. This is a better angle than up there. Still got quite a bit of hands, but less hands.
We should use more extensions. Right, get ready to catch this.
Oh, I knew this was coming. Oh. Oh, I didn't think he was going to come down here.
Open this clip up. Hang on. Got him?
Yeah. Have I see it's got a hole in it?
Yeah.
Ah. So that's why you were saying about the brake fluid. I just thought it was a roundy bit.
Sorry. Yeah, so if fluid comes out that hole into this chamber, and then that goes in that hole.
Right.
And it comes out the end of there, and that's how it squirts it into the brake caliper.
Ah, there you go.
There you go.
Fancy pants.
I've never been a fan of this design of caliper.
Yeah.
Because Triumph, when they first put these calipers on the old Bonneville, like the one we just built for Stuart, they did this design, not the same caliper, but they mounted it like this on the other side, down here. And they had no end of problems with them filling up with water or catching all the rubbish, like a cup. And all the silt sits in there, and then they corrode and seize up. And then you go 20 years later, and they relaunch the Bonneville. And on the Cruiser, the America and the Speedmaster, they put it on top. And then for whatever reason, on the standard Bonneville, they put it back down here.
What's that bit you got in your hand then?
This is the P-clip.
Ah, so it's not just dangling.
Yeah.
So it is Wednesday. Joe has got a front brake cable. We ran into a slight hiccup because
Somebody changed the handlebars.
yes, and
Made them wider and
yes,
taller.
that happened. So in less than 48 hours, when this video comes out to you, hopefully we will be away on this bike and it will have started possibly having ice cream, yeah. And at the minute we have no front brake because we didn't account for this change in handlebars, and somebody, mentioning no names, had a slight tantrum when we discovered it didn't fit.
Everything else was fitted.
Everything else was fitted, and we've done the back and we were ready to do the front brake. So today, postman came. Special order from Hell. With a new one, a bit longer and some washery bits. So we are going to fit the front brake, bleed the front brake, and hope for the best.
And then you can sit on it and actually tell them what you did. You can tell them what I did.
I got a telling off because the bike is on its wheels. The bike is doing well. I'm
not showing it.
I'm not showing it because it's all like mysterious. Secrets. But yeah, I sat on it with no seat just to like feel it about and see what it was like, and press the brake, which isn't attached to anything. And yeah, got told off, and Joe had to mop the floor and part of the bike. Went well. Went well. Right, come on.
Let's get them. Did you go in?
No. Hang on, so then you go in.
Up round here, so it will clip into.
You come round here.
This fits in here.
That fits in there, yeah.
The P-clip.
And then up here, and then up through this little metal bit there. I can see that.
And just send him and leave him loose.
Send him and leave him loose. He needs to come a little bit further. There you go.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm trying to work out, do I want him that way around or do I want him that way around? I think I want him that way around.
Yeah, that way round's nice.
Okay, so one handle bolt,
Is this just surplus now?
That's it, put it on the shelf.
Well, I nearly threw it in the box of like dead bike that we're giving back to Freddie, but
That's a little bit mean.
yeah.
Somewhere in the region. Please don't fight me. Somebody probably has a snazzy trick for this and I'd never know how to do it.
Maybe you'll learn. Maybe somebody could share this snazzy trick.
There we go. He's not.
I am going to tell people, because we're not showing people just yet, but and we're certainly not showing Freddie, but one of the reasons we were in here so late last night was we were polishing the tank and getting the tank all snazzy, and it did get me very excited because it looks really good.
It does.
Very, very impressed. No more Triumph.
Right.
I'm cutting your dress. There we go.
So today is the day that this bike should be finished, and it's going to be the end of this video. We're supposed to be going to Anglesey on this bike tomorrow, and we've run into a bit of a roadblock. We have a solution, but we have a bit of a roadblock. So you can see down here, this is the standard exhaust can on here, fitted to the standard pipes, which we've got ready to go on the bike, which is absolutely fine, except for we're supposed to be fitting the tools exhaust, which we spoke about previously, which is there. Problem being, we worked on the assumption of this being an SE. SE has the SE/Thruxton exhaust, which has a slightly different upturn and angle to the end of the downpipes, which therefore means that the tools system doesn't fit these pipes. As a result, I don't really want to waste exhaust gaskets and that sort of thing. This is all still loosely assembled at the moment. Chris has got a set of downpipes to match that, so what I'm going to do is we will get the pipes from Chris, which are going to be overnighted. They should be here tomorrow. Get those fitted to the bike and the tour system. That's then good to go with ready. Then I'm going to modify a set of the spare standard pipes we've got here to suit the changed angle on the end of the downpipe, and then hopefully all be well with the world, and we'll have an exhaust system. But as it sits, we don't, so this bike isn't going anywhere. I'm not fitting it up with that exhaust or then want to swap it when we get back. So we do have to plan another shakedown run sometime between now, as you're watching this, and 2 weeks time. Another thing, I was really struggling to actually bleed this front brake, and I've been umming and ahhing about it. I've got nice clear fluid out the caliper, getting no air bubbles there. I'm assuming the air must have been up in the top, but couldn't get it to pass through to the reservoir. And I think, this is purely speculation, but I think it was purely the weight of the fluid, having too much fluid in the reservoir to allow the air to pass back out. That's the only thing I could put it down to, because I just got home from work and I thought I'll come in and have another look at it. I've had it with the cable tie trick on all night, this to here, come in, still no different whatsoever. And what I did was I bled through the caliper to drop the level so it was just above the vent hole, and then lock that off. The bleed nipple down there, that is, sorry. Lock that off with the fluid level almost at the feed hole to this feed pipe to the master cylinder here. And then once I've done that, massaging this pipe, as you can see, start to get some air come through. And then I've been pumping on the master cylinder, like so, and it is starting to firm up a bit better now. I'm doing this a number of times, and then massage this pipe. Obviously it won't do it now. this has got more feel to it than it had 2 minutes ago. So I think I'm onto something here. So I'm going to keep going at this, and there you go, more air bubbles. But yeah, interesting. Hopefully I can get a front brake bled today, and that'll be a bit of a win. And then we'll just wait for that exhaust to turn up. But we are not far away. We are not far away at all. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to call it for this video. And yeah, thank you for watching. Sorry it's not a let's get this bike running. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.